There are no strings on me.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Carnage, Primitive AK here, back with another video for you guys today. Today we are here with the tutorial on unlocking the Diamond Knife Camo, or Dark Matter Knife in multiplayer, however camo it is you want to call it. This was a long-awaited video. I meant to get this one out like a solid 2 weeks ago, and I just didn't. That's honestly my own fault. There's really no excuse for it. I just prioritized other videos and just kind of left this one on the side and pretty much completely forgot about it. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like. We'll have timestamps, so if you're having trouble in a specific area for the knife challenges, there's a timestamp that will be, there'll be chapters listed in this video, so you can jump to a specific section that you're struggling on for those that want to jump to a certain section. So if you guys are new, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys showing the love and support as usual. So we're going to talk about the best class setup that you can possibly use for this one, followed by live gameplay, and also talking about the challenges at hand and completing them, each and every single one of them. So let's talk about the class setup first before talking about the challenges. Your class setup that you're going to want to be using for your knife challenge, obviously your primary doesn't matter, and you obviously need to have your knife on your secondary. Your tactical should be the smoke grenade. Your lethal doesn't matter, and the field upgrade should also be either a trophy system or a field mic. Field mic is better in my opinion because you can see where they're at. But if you notice that it's taking you too long to get your field mic, you can also use something like a jammer or even something like a proximity mine to kind of cover your back a little bit. But field mic's going to be the way to go for this one. Now, the reason why we're using the smoke grenades and not the stun grenades is because the unfortunate fact with the stun grenades is the fact that they can easily see where you're coming from if you throw a stun. So you might stun, let's say, 1 or 2 people. Chances are they're going to have tac mask, by the way. But the other issue is that you may stun 2 people, but then that third person that saw you walk around the corner is going to easily shoot you in the face while you're trying to knife those 2 people. So the smoke grenade is going to help you stay off that off the visuals of the enemy team. And on top of that, for those that are not aware, smoke grenade actually removes players' aim assist. I know a lot of people are actually not aware of this, but this is also why smokes are banned in CDL. So you're actually not allowed to use smokes in CDL. I believe they're GA'd, not necessarily banned. That's why smoke grenades are going to be top tier in this case. Your perk setup, you're going to need the perk greed setting, obviously. You're going to want to be rocking flak jacket and tac mask. That's a no-brainer. You tank explosives and you tank also stun grenades as well. Your second tier perks are going to be quartermasters. You can recharge your equipment fairly quickly within about 25 seconds, assuming you can stay alive, of course. And you also get trackers, so you can see where enemies are running towards. And also the next tier perks are going to be ghost and ninja. This one's also a no-brainer. You'll stay off the spy planes, and you also move a lot quieter when you're running around. If you feel like you don't need ghosts, you can swap that out for cold-blooded. That way kill streaks and other type of things don't see you across the map. But, you know, to each their own. I prefer just ghost and ninja when knifing only. So hopefully that helps you out on that case. Now let's go ahead and jump right into the challenges. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about the first challenge on the list, and that is going to be your spray tiered camos. This one is pretty straightforward. Kill 75 enemies with the knife in multiplayer. This will happen naturally. Do not worry about getting this one done. This is insanely easy to get, so you don't really have to worry about that one being any difficulty whatsoever. Next up on the list is going to be your next camo, which I believe is the stripes or the Bengal camo. This is going to be 25 backstabber medals, kills from behind in multiplayer. Once again, this will happen naturally as well, and you'll also get this while you're going for your next tier challenges, which we're going to be talking about, and that is going to be your ransom camo, which is the final camo in the next tier. Get 25 finishing moves in multiplayer. This one's pretty easy to do as well. That's why the smoke grenades are going to come in handy. You will need to basically just run up against somebody. Now, for those that are not aware, you need to press and hold the knife button to do an execution. You can't just press the knife button because it won't work. This will save you the headache of making the same mistake that I did quite a few times when going for this. You could also additionally press R3, press and hold R3 to do it that way. That's how I did it. It's entirely up to you. I'm pretty sure you do have to press R3 for it to work though, so just be on the safe side. Press R3 to do your executions. Fairly easy. You can do this all on Nuketown. Next up is going to be the Bloodline Camo. This is kill 25 enemies while injured in multiplayer. Now, I'd like to say this one will happen naturally as well, because it can, but it also cannot in some rare cases. If you want to get this done efficiently, you could additionally just play hardcore, run around while you're one-shot, and then just go for knife kills. That's one way to do it, since you don't heal up unless you have a stim shot. The other option that you can go about getting this one done is to simply just you know, run at enemies and then let them shoot you for a bit and then try to knife them. That's one way to do it. That's kind of how I did it. That's why I said it happens naturally in some rare cases, but you'll just have to see which one works for you. But if you need to get this one done, this is like your last challenge that you're stuck on, which has happened for quite a bit of some people. Like I said, just jump in hardcore, damage yourself with a Molotov, and then just start running around trying to melee some people while you're at it. Fairly easy challenge, so don't worry about getting this one done. Next up is going to be the Cherry Blossom Camo. This is get 50 kills while sliding in multiplayer. This one can be a bit stressful. It's not necessarily hard, it's just time consuming. Pretty much what you're going to want to do is just chase around people and then slide into them as you're about to knife. You can't knife after you have completed a slide. You have to kill them while they're sliding, while knifing. So, for example, if you're playing Nuketown, the easiest way to get about this done is to try and get in the enemy's house, like the top house that people always camp in. And then once you see somebody that's camping top house, 9 times out of 10, there's always going to be somebody camping up there. You'll want to slide into them and then get that melee kill right behind them. So that way, not only are you completing the sliding kills while in multiplayer, but you're also completing those backstabber medals as well. That's why I said the backstabber medals will happen naturally as you're going for some of these challenges. It's fairly easy to get done, so you shouldn't have any issues going for this one as well. Next up is going to be the Policia Camo. This one's fairly... this one can be a bit stressful, alright? It's, like I said, none of these knifing challenges are necessarily hard. They're just time consuming and require you to do a bit of some weird stuff. So this one is kill 50 enemies disoriented by smoke, flash, or stun grenades in multiplayer. The easiest way to get about this done is to let this one happen naturally. That's why I recommended the smoke grenades. If you kill people while in the smoke, that will count towards this challenge. However, if this is your last challenge that you're stuck on, I recommend you swap over to the stun grenade, because there are some rare cases where the enemy is not fully engulfed in the smoke grenade, and it's actually not going to count towards the challenge. That's why sometimes the smoke grenade can really be a hit or miss. That's why the stun grenade in this case, or the flash grenade, will be the best route to get this one done if this is the absolutely most annoying challenge that you're stuck on and you completed pretty much every other challenge. So if you finish every other challenge, use the flashes or stuns. If you didn't finish every other challenge, just stick with the smoke until this one ends up being the last challenge for you. So like I said, Nuketown, get it done, shouldn't be that hard. Next up, and last but not least, is to kill 2 or more enemies rapidly 25 times in multiplayer. This one is a lot harder than it actually sounds as well. Once again, Nuketown is going to be the way to get this one done. You'll need to basically spam those smokes mid-map. The reason for the smokes is so that way not only are you killing enemies while disoriented, but on top of that, you're also going to be able to allow yourself to navigate through mid-map without taking any damage whatsoever. Because like I said at the beginning of this video, for those that are not aware, anyone that is inside of the smoke grenade, or at least on the enemy team, they are actually not going to have any aim assist when trying to shoot you. That's why smoke grenades are superior for going for the knife only, or the gold knife camo, and that's what's really going to help you out in getting this one done, especially if you can get inside that enemy building, sit in a few corners, just wait for them to pass through. If you have a good enough headset, you can hear them navigating through the house, and you'll be able to get that double kill fairly easy. There's a lot of obvious spots that people like to camp at, and you'll be easily able to get this knife done very, very quickly. This is a shorter tutorial for my N79 challenge or the rocket launcher challenges, but it's a pretty straightforward task to get done, so you really shouldn't have too much trouble getting these challenges done. But anyways, guys, hope this helped you guys out. Like I said, my tips for getting this done, just play Nuketown. There's really no other better map to get these challenges done. Treyarch has been very generous with the playlist lately, and a lot of people are very happy that Nuketown is still in the game. It's probably there because nobody's playing this game, but if you're like me and still playing it, you still need to get your challenges done. This will certainly help you out in that case. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's your boy Connor, your Primitive AK, signing out. Peace out, fellas.